Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And that gets things running. Oh, well played. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Okay, interesting. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Neymar.
Such good technique.
He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Serginho. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, oh, he's been caught napping. And he's had a hit. Guardiola. And now the breakaway. Now it's Martinez. And he's certainly onside. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Martinez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that should get the job done. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Martinez. Nice control. Guardiola. And he's whipped it across. Burn clears. Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for options for movement. Has a go! Cleared without complication. Serginho. That's good play. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And that was very necessary. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Done delicately. It's a mighty effort! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Conte. De Bruyne did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, just skips past his man. Picked out brilliantly. Neymar! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, terrible pass. And he's on his way.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. There's no flag. He's won. Can he finish? They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Beckham. Neymar. That is Conte. Conte. Oh, this is a terrific run. Deftly away. Pinches it off him. Can he get it through? Played out towards the right wing. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Gets his pass away. He could be in here. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Thuram. And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che sul maxi schermo è possibile seguire le notizie sul traffico. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14. Numero 26.
And the action is back on the way.
19.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Mbappe! No, he's missed it.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Corner number 2 then. And they've got rid. Pass somewhat off target. De Bruyne. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Adams. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
That has been cut short. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Neymar. Big chance, must be! Tries a shot! And it's there! And surely that settles it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. A case now of complete control. Shot could be on, and the shot! Sticks it away! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. Rodri. Roberto Baggio. That's a lovely, neat pass. Roberto Baggio. And he's quick to snatch it back. Messi. That is lovely. Climbs up big! It wasn't a great header in the end. Wilshere. Now Burn. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
75 minutes played. David Villa. David Villa! And the keeper can swallow it up.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Now it's Neymar. Veron.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Veron played with finesse. Caught offside that time. Keeper's ball. Burn gets over and intercepts. Wilshere.
Milan really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Veron. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Things looking so... Oh, hits one! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries to get it clear. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now the finish! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball, and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hull hits one! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Owen. Hakimi. Belletti. Hakimi. Mbappe chasing after it. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Engages and forces him off the ball. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. He's got away. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Roberto Carlos. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Adams gets across to intercept that. Seedorf. And he can clear it away. And the pass is intercepted. Owen. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Stood up well to him there. Belletti. Guardiola. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hakimi does well to get it back. Haaland. Guardiola. Steaming on goalward. Haaland! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He can run onto that. Owen. He is through here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Haaland. Looking for the run. And that could set him on his way. So much time and space here. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Haaland! Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Mbappe. Haaland. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. So having trailed, this to go ahead. And Czech pulls off a sensational save.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Threads one in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's their second corner of the game. And he's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Great ball if he can get there. Adams from... And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Some first-half thoughts?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Il proprietario dell'auto blu parcheggiata davanti ai cancelli è invitato a spostarla, altrimenti sarà rimossa.
So once again, we're underway.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's managed to gift it back. Conte. Oh, it's Guardiola.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
He's got tall. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth corner of the game. Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Well, they've got it again. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Owen gets flagged offside. And claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. And that should get the job done. Milan have reclaimed it. Just about up to the hour now. That's a good ball played into space.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Kante gathers from the goal kick. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Oh, good Haaland! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 26.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Adams. Conte. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's tried one! He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
It's Ronaldinho! It's a loose ball. Mbappe. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Cleared away.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Owen. Quality ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Belletti. Interesting ball. Picked out brilliantly. Rummenigge! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 15. Numero 11. Lasciano il campo per
Bellingham is there to clear.
Il numero 21.
Shapes to shoot.
Juan Sebastian Verón.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Beckham.
Milan
Numero
are
99.
looking to go forward
Attenzione,
now.
un cambio.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a nicely measured pass. Plenty... Has a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
All hands on deck for this one. And that has been knocked clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Belletti.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, the ball's gone astray.
That's good defensive concentration.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Climbs up big!
5 minuti di recupero.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Ronaldinho, and it's lofted through here. Hakimi. Rummenigge. Owen. He's had it taken off him. Well, there's the clearance. And that will be it. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene climbs up big! Thuram gets good distance on it.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Vieira. Played out towards the right wing. Gets a good foot in there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's gone forward. Salah. Great ball if he can get there. Adams calmly anticipates. Hakimi. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. And that's not going to reach. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Bellingham. And here's Suarez. Chelsea have... It's Son Heung-min! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And here's Suarez. Out to the left it goes.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That'll be a throw-in. Dink through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he thumps it clear. And it's Son Heung-min. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Deco. Still goalless. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Son Heung-min. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Guardiola. Adams. Martinez is herring after that one. Bellingham. And there's green grass ahead of him. Son Heung-min!
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Guardiola.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Son Heung. He's got a side of goal! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Guardiola. That is ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk. Conte.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Martinez. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's intervened well there. Vieira. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's cut it out. Mbappe clears it away. And can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
The goal scorer after 43 minutes.
So the first goal of the game.
11.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, a little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Messi. He's found a way through.
Added time.
Messi! He's scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. They're on with the clearance. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Second period then underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Short changes him with that pass. Played into space out wide. Conte. Deco. Luis Suarez. Chelsea upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Has a goal! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins and the timing of his run.
And the shot! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He can get that clear. And here's Suarez. Now it's and he's had a hit. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Number 15.
Adams attempts a clearance. That's an excellent interception. Baron. Deco! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, such a clever touch. Great hit! He has done it! And the comeback is complete!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That is good strength. He's played him through. Courtois will lay claim to that. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Martinez is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Guardiola. Serginho. And it's Veron. Now Mbappe. And he's picked out the run.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Luis Suarez. Hits one! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bellingham. Number 23, Deco. Coming on the field, number 7, Gullit. Number 14, Zico. Substitutions taking place.
Milan making consecutive changes here. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Crunching tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's Luis Suarez! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Coming on the field is number 10, Messi.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Luis Suarez. And he's there to get it away. That has not gone well. Vitinha. Oh, and he's through the middle. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. He has has kept it out. What great reactions. Milan have their second corner now. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it's Zico! And he has kept it out somehow.
Zico clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Distributed tidily.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Goes in for the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan have their third corner. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. And the pass is intercepted. Opts to... And Messi! And it's there! And surely that settles it. Simplicity itself.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. So that's it. It is all over. Milan pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. The action has already started. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Bellingham, and he's managed to get free. Messi, and Messi! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi clears. Hakimi cuts out the pass. Now it's Haaland. The unmistakable figure of the brilliant Lionel Messi. 3 times he's conquered Europe, Jim. The first of those back in 2009.
Rome, he was excellent throughout. Not just in the final, Peter, but over the course of the whole tournament. He so deserved to be on the score sheet that night.
Well, it came with a header. You didn't expect that, a loopy header over the keeper. You thought at one stage it wasn't going to reach the net, but it did, and we never doubted him.
The shortest player on the pitch beating one of the tallest goalkeepers around at the time.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The ball has bounced loose now. Haaland. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, this looks sharp. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Messi, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
That was always going to be the keeper's. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now. It's there! First blood drawn.
Gol! Ha segnato al 24esimo minuto numero 9.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Maldini. And it's Ronaldinho.
Milan really can't go chasing.
Face to face with the... And the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's a nicely measured pass. And he's there to get it away. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Bellingham. Has a go! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldinho goes short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Look at the space. He's got the shot away. Oh, the ball has another go. It's a goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And now he has two. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Deftly away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Hakimi.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And the pass is intercepted. Hakimi. Haaland. And that has been knocked clear. Yamal. Serginho. Mbappe. And it's hoisted clear. There's the whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile seguire l'esibizione del nostro ospite d'onore anche sul maxi schermo. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20, Drogba, lascia il campo per il numero 99.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Milan come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big... Batistuta! It's a mighty effort! No, he can't turn it in. And he thumps it clear. That's gone for a throw-in. chance!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Can he put it away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly... He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Milan, and again! Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk gathers from the goal kick. Gets his pass away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Yamal has found the net here, of course. Now it's Messi. Here's Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. It's Ronaldinho! Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
AC Milan could counter here. They're on! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And he's let fly. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Shot could be... Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And the shot! And he's missed it.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Milan making consecutive changes here. Out to the left it goes. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's taking no chances there. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. He's shifting through the gears, shapes to shoot! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
He'll know exactly where he wants to put it.
Numero 5.
And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Milan playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Lobbed in behind. Back when it goes.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Batistuta. Bellingham! Oh, denied at the last.
Milan are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No, that's been intercepted. Vitinha, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shifted upfield, into the last 5 minutes. In it comes.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way, not really much he could do.
And he's gone looking for safety. Gently done. Bellingham. And here's Haaland. Oh, great. There's the shot! No, that's just wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Stood up well to him there. Messi, and he's away. Chance! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Yamal. Vitinha. Bellingham. Messi gets into some space. Can he finish? Keeper always had the measure of that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.